Okay, welcome Fit for Lifers. This is the body shop. I wanted to give you an official virtual tour. Come on in, it's all good. Follow me, this is where the torture begins. We got a little bit of wall of fame there, okay? Come on in, don't be shy. Let's have a look. We got the shop dog Rosie there too. Come on, have a little look. Pretty neat, eh? It's got a wall of fame. I'm showing you this because this is where my magic, where my dream began. In the basement of my house, where pretty much I sacrificed a $75,000 job a year for this baby. And when you come in here, there's not one wall that is the same. That is the best part about this place. Before we get in this, congratulations, because you have the hardest working goddamn training you will ever see in your life. Okay, the speech. When you come in here, and you guys, when you go into your zone, whatever gym that may be, I want you to pretend and have the same sort of attitude. Okay, that means there's absolutely no negativity, no can't, no won't, no hate, none of that garbage. Stop telling yourself you can't, you're too tired, whatever. State of mind. Get fucking through it. Do you understand? So, what we're gonna do is make sure we improve every single day. I don't care if it's this much, this much, this much, you decide. The hardest workers I got will improve maximum every single day, and they'll have developed great habits that really make them kind of excel over the average person. So, just make sure that every single day you improve. You cheat, I will punish you. I'm serious. As soon as I see your pictures, I will know. You don't send me pictures, I'm assuming you cheat, I'm gonna punish you anyway. So, 40 days, let's kill it, team. First thing I want to talk about is the one thing that people overlook, and it's actual body composition. So when I'm standing, if I'm slouching like this, not only do I look depressed, I'm slouching, I'm looking down on life, but this is going to make your neckline appear, and then you're going to get dinosaur bones. Does this look better, or does that look better? This brings out your chest, shoulders, everything. You'll see, get a deeper back, rounder shoulders, and a bigger chest. So really, really pay attention to this. I can tell by the way that you're standing in your before photos that you're all are slouches. Okay, don't be a sloucher. You'll notice what I'm gonna do is grab my hand here. I'm not gonna go like this. I don't like that, it's terrible for your wrist. Roll, stop, roll and drop, just like the firemen tell you, okay? As I bring this back, I'm going to try and match my shoulder with my butt. That way, I'm creating shape in here, so I get that nice little diamond right there. And then what I'm going to do is every time I catch myself slouching, I'm going to roll it back and I'm going to hit exactly where I want to hit in the back of my arms. If I want it to change, which most women have a lot of fat of, I'm going to flex it like this. Now if you notice my hand down here, I'll do fist, I'll do chop, I'll do a little bit higher to get higher. So play with it. Make sure that you get good at actually moving your muscles. That is pose one, right here. And I want that to be your standard relaxed pose. If you find it too much to hold because you're not flexible enough, you can do something like that. Okay, pose two. This one's important to create shape, especially for the women. I want the biggest part of your butt out, and I want you to put your knuckles on it just like this. And I then want you to stand up tall, popping the chest forward and the shoulders back. What I'm creating is this diamond. Get in the habit of stretching chest forward, shoulders back at the same time. It will stretch your armpit fat. That way we don't have to spend so much time building the muscle, and your chest will then obviously deteriorate your boobs. If we stretch it, it'll look a lot nicer, and then we don't have to completely destroy the boobs. Are you with me there? So, hands on the biggest part of your butt. Just to stand like that, hold it 10 seconds, 10 times a day, and try and stand up tall, and that's going to help create shape in this region here. Also, most of you stand like this probably. I call it my farmer stance. What I want you to get really good at is standing up tall, first of all. What it does to my stomach, if I stand up tall, see the line creates? That's going to strengthen your whole core just by changing this to this. So if I put hands on hips, most women have a lot of armpit fat. And when I slouch, it then looks like a vagina. Sorry, but it does. What I'm going to do, hands on hip, going to tighten that by just getting in a habit of flexing it. If I start moving it and focusing on it, it's going to start changing. If you get better at flexing your muscles, they will grow quicker. I promise you that. I'm a big believer in flexing. Bodybuilders are known to have the best bodies in the world. What do they do for a living? Flex. That makes sense to you? You're like, oh, I don't want to look. It's not about that. But they are the top of the game in the world. So remember that. Also, hands on hip. This also works the triceps. So this is pose 2. And what I'll do is squeeze. And I'll also squeeze the inside of my arms. This will help create shape here and here. My other favorite is elbows. This is the only one I allow you to stretch, slouch, push. And then we're gonna push our biceps in just like this. Squeeze, squeeze. And what this does, it'll start shredding the armpit fat and create the shape inside my bicep, which a lot of girls have as well. And then what will happen, I'll start toning and get the shoulders shredded. Those shoulders look magnifique. And okay, the last pose, this is the hardest one, okay, is the lat spread. What I practice every day is pretty much sitting on my lats. As you notice, there are my lats, and it helps make my chest a little more hoopy looking. Makes my chest double the size from here to here. What it looks like from the back is this is what you're going to practice. Crunching the shoulder blades together. That way we create movement in the shoulder blades. I'm going to put my thumbs in the middle here around my waist. Okay, just like this. I'm going to move my shoulder blades back first. As I come forward, okay, when I get about parallel, which is here, I'm going to arch back and then just bring my elbows forward, okay? One thing you want to make sure is when I do this, I'm grabbing fat, trying to shrink the waist, getting good enough to be able to do that shape. And it's not that you need ginormous lats, but when you do have bigger lats, you have a smaller waist. And it's about moving it. What this is going to do, it's going to create your body to stretch the skin again, and then there'll be a lot less fat around these areas, which a lot of women store as well. So, the last one, practice them at least 10 times a day. Work on one at a time. Once you master it, move on to the next one.